There is a woman who is 64 years old. She is wearing a flat sandal with a dress most people would save for a wedding. And it works. It works so completely that you stop looking at her age and start looking at her choices. By the end of this, you will be able to name exactly what she is doing. Not admire it, name it, because once you can name it, you can wear it yourself. Her name is Sabine. On her own page, she does not describe herself as 64 years old. She writes that she is 64 years young. And underneath that, 2 words, aging with joy. Most people read that as a caption. I want you to read it as a method, because here is what the fashion world tells women in 100 small ways after 50. It tells you to choose a lane. Classic or modern, covered or confident, safe or seen. It hands you a shorter and shorter list of things you are still allowed to wear, and it calls that list elegance. Sabine ignores the list. In 1 week, she will wear a deep red column dress like a woman walking into a Roman evening, and then a yellow printed set that a 30-year-old would call trendy. And then all navy, head to toe, like the calmest person in the most expensive room. The easy word for this is chameleon. I think chameleon is wrong. A chameleon disappears into its background. Sabine does the opposite. In every single one of those looks, she is completely, unmistakably herself. She is not changing to match the clothes. The clothes are bending to match her. That is this whole idea, standing in one woman. Trends arrive and trends die. But a way of dressing, that belongs to you. That you can learn and repeat and trust, and that does not age. And here is why she specifically is worth studying. Sabine is not a runway model. She's not being styled by a team for a photograph you could never recreate. She is a blogger, sharing real outfits photographed in the street, on a bridge, on a beach, on the way to coffee. More than 100,000 people follow her to watch an ordinary woman get dressed extraordinarily well. That is exactly what makes her useful to you. Everything she wears, you could find versions of. Everything she does, you could do on a Tuesday. She is not proof that some women are simply blessed. She is proof that this is a skill. So let's take her apart. 6 things she does, in outfit after outfit, that you can copy by the weekend. The first thing she does, I call the confidence block. Look at the red dress. It is one color, from her shoulders to the hem. A deep, warm, unbroken red. There is no print to hide behind, no clever layering. Just a single saturated color worn straight on. Most women are taught to fear this. We are told that one strong color draws attention. Yes, that is the point. When you wear one confident color as a full block, the color becomes the subject of the outfit. Not your waist, not your arms, not the year you were born. The eye reads the color first and the woman second, and it reads both as deliberate. Picture the full look. The red dress, a long beaded necklace resting against it, a soft straw bag on her shoulder, flat sandals, bare arms, white sunglasses pushed into her hair. Everything else is calm and natural, so the red gets to sing. You see her do it again in a coral coat over white trousers, and again in a grass green knit with simple denim. Different colors, same move. One strong tone, allowed to be the whole story, to borrow it. Pick one color you love, not one you think is appropriate, and wear it top to bottom or in one large piece with nothing fighting it. That is not loud. That is a woman who has decided. The second thing she does is the answer to the question every woman asks me about print. How do I wear a bold pattern without looking like I'm wearing a costume? Watch her. The yellow and gray printed set, top and pants in the same busy pattern. On anyone else, chaos. On Sabine, calm. Because look at what she puts with it. A plain taupe bag. Bare, simple sandals. No competing jewelry shouting over the print. I call this the anchored print. A loud pattern is only loud when nothing in the outfit is holding it down. Give it one quiet, solid anchor. A neutral bag, a plain shoe, a single block color piece. And suddenly, the print reads as a choice instead of an accident. She does it with the blue and white trousers that look like painted porcelain. In that look, the whole top half is a plain, quiet white. A simple tee, a clean line, so your eye lands on the pattern and then rests. She does it with a soft floral blouse anchored by clean gray trousers. The print gets to be expressive, the anchor makes it look intentional. To borrow it, wear whatever pattern delights you. But pair it with exactly one solid, calm neutral and let that neutral do the grown-up work. Now, before the next four, one quick thing because it belongs exactly here. Everything we just named comes down to one idea. Simple clothes worn with intention look expensive. I have written that idea down as 5 short rules. 5 rules that make simple clothes look expensive. It is free. The link is in the description and it is waiting in the first pinned comment. Take it before you watch the rest, because the second half is where it all comes together. Now, back to Sabine. The third move is the one that signals taste and almost nobody talks about it. She takes something serious, a real structured, important bag, and she shakes hands with something completely relaxed. A fine leather handbag carried with a linen dress and flat slides. A structured saddle bag against a soft black tee and a satin skirt. A polished tote with denim and a striped sweater on the beach. I call this the high-low handshake. When everything in an outfit is equally done, it can tip into stiff, into trying. When everything is equally casual, it reads as careless. But one serious piece, shaking hands with one easy piece, says something specific. It says, I know exactly what this is worth, and I am relaxed enough not to perform it. That ease is the actual luxury, not the bag. The attitude toward the bag, to borrow it. Take your best, most grown-up accessory and wear it with your most comfortable, least fussy outfit, on purpose. The fourth thing she does is the most slimming trick in fashion, and it has nothing to do with losing a single pound. She builds a column of one tone, all navy, linen top, linen trousers, the same soft blue from shoulder to ankle. Brown on brown, a knit and white trousers in the same warm earth. Black tee, black skirt, one unbroken line. I call it the single tone column. When your top and your bottom belong to the same color family, you stop cutting yourself in half. There is no hard line across the middle to chop the eye. Instead, there is one long vertical line, top to bottom, and the eye reads a long line as tall, as lean, as composed. Picture the navy. A relaxed linen top, matching linen trousers, a structured dark bag, flat shoes. One soft blue line from her shoulders to the floor, broken only by a chunky bracelet and a smile. This is why the women who look the most expensive often wear the fewest colors in a single outfit. They are not being boring. They are drawing one clean line and letting the cut and the texture do the talking. To borrow it, pick one color and dress in it from the shoulders down. Let the shapes and fabrics carry the interest, not a second and third color. The fifth move is how she handles structure. And it is the difference between looking put together and looking braced for inspection. She almost never wears something rigid on its own. She layers a structured jacket over something soft and moving. A crisp camel utility jacket thrown over a fluid printed dress. A long, clean coat open over wide swishing trousers. A blazer relaxed over a soft tee. I call this the soft armor. The structured piece gives you the shoulders, the authority, the frame. The soft piece underneath keeps you human, approachable, in motion, hard over soft. Frame over flow. Picture the camel jacket. Underneath it, a long printed dress that moves when she walks. The jacket gives the look its spine. The dress gives it its life. You are never stiff and you are never sloppy because you are always wearing both at once. And notice, the jacket is usually open or pushed up at the sleeve or simply thrown on. She wears the structure does not wear her. To borrow it, take your most structured jacket and put it over your softest, most flowing piece. Then leave it open and push the sleeves up. Armor worn lightly. The sixth and final move is the smallest, and it might be the most modern thing she does. Look down at her feet. An elegant summer dress and a flat sandal, a column of navy linen, and clean white trainers, a pretty skirt and a simple slide. I call it the flat finish. The old rule says an elegant outfit demands an elegant heel, that a proper dress is only finished by a raised formal shoe. Sabine refuses the rule completely. Not by giving up heels, she still reaches for one when she wants it. She simply refuses to suffer for it. So she finishes a dressed-up look with the easiest shoe in the room. And the effect is not less. The effect is now. Picture it. A sleeveless linen dress for a warm evening, a long necklace, a straw bag, and on her feet a simple two-strap sandal she could wear all day. Nothing about it hurts. All of it looks considered. A flat sandal under a flowing dress says, "This is my real life, not a costume." It says, "I am dressed for me, not for an occasion that is judging me." That refusal to suffer for elegance is exactly why she looks free instead of formal. To borrow it. Take the outfit you would normally save for heels and finish it with the flats you can actually walk a coastline in. The ease is the elegance. So now you can name all six. The confidence block, the anchored print, the high-low handshake, the single-tone column, the soft armor, the flat finish. 6 moves. And you have watched one woman use every one of them. In red, in yellow, in navy, in denim, in black. But if you go back through all of it, you will notice something the techniques alone don't explain. There is a thread running through every single look that no rule can teach. She is enjoying it. Watch her actually wear these clothes. She is laughing. Her own words again. 64 years, young, aging with joy. That is not decoration on top of the style. That is the style. Because the 6 techniques are how the outfit is built. The joy is why it works. You can copy a color block, you can anchor a print, but the reason it all looks effortless on her is that she is genuinely, visibly pleased to be exactly where she is, in exactly what she chose. That is the part the fashion rules can never sell you, and never take from you. Trends will keep arriving, they will keep dying. Sabine is proof of the only thing underneath that lasts. A handful of moves you can learn, and the decision to enjoy wearing them. So, the next time the rules hand you that shorter and shorter list of what you are still allowed to wear, Think of a 64-year-old woman in a flat sandal and a dress she wasn't supposed to wear that way. Then pick the color you actually love and go.